This is your boy Double R, aka Richie Righteous, and I'm so excited because something major is about to take place on November 5th at the Sports Hall Tarmac. We present You Are Not a Mistake. There's a bigger player. Man, they don't really understand. That's right, Guyana. This is your boy, straight out of Queens, New York, but don't get it twisted. I am a son of the soil. I am born Guyanese, and I'm happy to come back home. I will be rocking some of my favorite songs. You gotta be there. Songs like Who You Represent? Who You Represent? Who You Represent? Who You Represent?
Papa's 31 girl, 31 girl, Papa's 31 girl.
On that gospel, yeah, that's right. It's your boy Richie Righteous. I will be in the building at the You Are Not a Mistake concert, November 5th, going down at the Sports Hall Tarmac. Hey, listen, man, we just want you to know that your life is not a mistake, and God has purpose for you. Come one, come all, bring everybody. It's going down. It's gonna be good. I will be there, me and my band, and we gonna turn up for Jesus, y'all. All right? And what I died for, don't you call a mistake. No. I don't ever make mistakes. I am the pattern you are please. So just back up and let me create.
You Are Not a Mistake, a gospel event featuring Kester D, Richie Righteous,
I know that the work you're calling me to do is great.
Samuel Medas, and many others on Saturday, November 5th on the Sports Hall Tarmac at 18 hours 30 or 6:30 p.m. Admission $1,000. Tickets available at Andrew Supermarket, Caneville, Full Gospel Fellowship, Niger Supermarket, Kester D Gospel Music Center, and local churches. Deputy Mayor Sharon Duncan will be hosting the event, and Dr. Astel Collins will be doing a youth empowerment speech. Don't miss out on You Are Not a Mistake on November 5th.
You have always trusted Kester D's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kester D has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kester D on 600-3991 today. Kester D's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
Get ready, Georgetown, Guyana, and save the date, Saturday, November 5th, 6:30 p.m. at the Sport Hall Tarmac. You Are Not a Mistake, with special guest, the fireman himself, Kester D. Also featuring guests from the USA, Richie Righteous, from Barbados, The Warrior, along with Latoya Bell London, Major Joe B, Alan Petty Jr., Trevor Smith, and Out the Blocks Gospel Band. Tickets are $1,000, available at Kester D Gospel Music Center, Georgetown, Guyana. Get ready. You Are Not a Mistake at the Sport Hall Tarmac, Saturday, November 5th, 6:30 p.m. Don't miss it.
You are not a mistake. No, I'm not. Oh boy, good night, Guyana. Welcome down. It's another edition of, actually this is what, night 15? Yeah. Counting down, boy. I was just checking up on the weather and everything, and I'm looking good. Was that's accurate, you know what I mean? You know, today you could tell what gonna happen before it even happened. Well, I hope they're right about that, you know, because it's all set and ready to go. And just want to say thank you for having me in your homes once again. You know, I'm becoming like a, home now, family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look forward to every night to come and share hour with you and hear your thoughts and everything. How is your feeling out there? Okay. I'm expecting two of my brothers to come. Actually, you gotta excuse these guys because they have band rehearsals happening and all of that. And ask my brother, my friend, to come sit with me tonight to share with you, the public, as to how it's gonna happen. And he's doing some daddy daycare right now, so as soon as he's relieved, he will get over here. I hope he gets here, hopefully, before the program is through. If not, then we could just continue. But most of these artists that's supposed to be here, this is the time, we juggling with band rehearsals and program and everything. As much as I want you to see them and everything, their rehearsing is important because on the night in question when you're coming out, You're not just coming to hear the words and not the voice. You're coming to hear both. You know, some people say, "Oh, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus." Well, you just listen to the words and not the voice. Say what? Why you are here both? Yes. You are here both. Don't tell me about word and no voice. Yeah. So this is not me one. I'm constantly here, you know, listen to the words and not the voice. You know what I'm saying? How was y'all later, man? Everybody good? I trust y'all had a great day today. If not, I hope by the time this program is through, it get you upbeat in some way or the other, you know? All right? But we're ready for you, all right? I say good night to the guy in the police force and the program that they have there in Alboystown. So I received a call today, all right? And this thing is really catching on. I'm really loving the fact. I want to say good night to the Commander Ikins of A Division, you know? There's a request for 300 youths to attend this You're Not a Mistake event. Yeah? 300 plus Malcolm 100 is 400 young people will be attending these events. And it's a good thing. I really love it because that's what this is about. As much young people as possible we can get. Right? Operator, me say, what you do? Right. Not come down for me. Right. Yes. As much young people we can get, parents bring out their children. I'm gonna say this again. I'm not saying it to hit any event that was in the past or whatever. You know, people got a tendency of doing that. But it's just to say this event would not just be all about singing and jumping and having a nice time. While all of that is yes, all that will be happening. The serious aspect of it is to challenge our youths, help to motivate them and empower them, all right, and encourage them to be the best that they can be in society. It hurts you when you check the news and see a 14-year-old is in shackles because of murder. 14 years old who's supposed to be in school, taking in his education. He's in shackles coming on the court step for alleged murder with an alleged accomplice, which is much older than him. All right? So when you see things like this, it worries you because even though it's not your child, I mean, I have a 14-year-old. You feel like you see coming on any court step in shackles? No. So I'm not going to wait, or because it happened to me or any family member of mine, I would not have any concern. You know, we need to be concerned now. And in order for us to nip it in the bud, this is the time. And we're challenging you as parents, as community leaders, organizations, and government offices, and all of these entities to come on board and support such a venture, because, I mean, yeah, you're saying you want to help young people, yes. And there it is, we're putting together these programs which would help our young people to take a part that everyone will want to see them take. But still, you're not seeing that encouragement in terms of support forthcoming from any of these entities, you know. So I'm saying I'm using these programs to speak to especially the Ministry of Social Protection and all these agencies. This is where you need to put support because we're dealing with our young people. You're trying to turn the mind of a hardened criminal. He done seasoned to what he doing, right? And if jail and stuff is the bullet. So we got to start with our young people and make sure that they don't turn out to be a seasoned mind criminal. And we got to trust that the grace of God reach a brother that he could turn. You understand what I'm saying to you? So we received the call, and I welcome it with open arms because as much young people as possible we can get into that venue would be good for us. And so that's a very good look and a very encouraging sign. And so I want to say thanks to the commander, Dr. Collins, and all those that are working along, you know, all the pastors of all the various ministries, you know, putting in their bit to make this event one that young people would never regret and one they will remember until they're dead, you know. And so I want to just encourage you to support this event, support it, support it, support it. You know, you look around in your neighborhood and see who you can invite out. You know, it's $1,000 to get in, and we're not putting a price because we want to make money off of anything. It's a high well, in terms of our overhead, it's a very high one, you know, because we believe in standard and we believe in quality, right? And so we want you to come in there. You must not have a problem with the sound system. You feed them back and you can't hear the mic properly and these kind of things. No, we don't want that, right? We want you must be able to see every item on the stage properly. There mustn't be a problem where light is concerned. The event, the venue and everything is already secure. We have everything under control, and all it takes right now is for you, the people out there, you the father, you the mother, the aunt, the uncle, you know, the grandmother, the son, the daughter, you, to make sure you be a part of such an event, to make it one memorable. All right? So I want to say good night to you once again, and I'm very encouraged with what I'm seeing in terms of the request and the enthusiasm with the young people and the excitement and the anticipation and all of that for this event. You are not a mistake, because indeed you are not a mistake. You are clay in the potter's hands, just shaping you, inform you in what he would want to see you, you know, in the future and all of that. So that's what this is about. Check Jeremiah and you would understand the potter, the importance of the clay in the potter's hands. So you the clay, God the potter, and he's forming you, he's shaping you. And we come together and we put these events together, not for style, not for show, but to bring transformation to our youths and to whoever may. Let them come and be a blessing and receive from the hands of God and receive the anointing as it flows on the 5th of November at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall Tarmac. That's what this is about. And so tonight, let me go to my first music break once, because I want you to call, and I would like to hear your thoughts on things like these, what you would like to see, because, I mean, we don't know everything. And so we want to throw out stuff out there, and, you know, 2 heads are better than 1. You know, 3 is better than 2, 4 is better than 3, and the list goes on. And so I know there are a lot of people out there with lots of ideas. Maybe if you don't use your ideas now, maybe in the future, we can do stuff on, like Richie says, on Sunday night. You know, this is a start, this is the beginning of a movement that will only get better, all right? And so the outcome of this depends on how we move forward, because in everything, it takes money to get them done, all right? And like we say to you, you know, the corporate companies, they don't have no interest in gospel events. Firstly, there's some that are, you know, support, but not anything substantial, you know. And so in most times, you know, you got to dive into your pockets. And not like if Cassidy got the money like that, or Richie got the money like that, or whatever. We trying our utmost, you know, to get these guys here is a lot of money. With this time of the year, to purchase tickets, it's a lot of money. To put them up, you know, transportation, the food and all that. Yeah, man. On the night of the event, the artists who were coming to sing or whatever, they must eat something, they must drink something, empty bar can't start up. You understand what I'm saying? So things like that, the musicians and the equipment that will be used and all of that, everything takes money. And so that's why we're encouraging you to make sure you go out, get a ticket, and support such a venture, because you know what? This would help your child in the future. Your nephew or your niece. I saw in the news tonight a mother was crying for justice for her son who was robbed and killed, right? She's calling on the authorities to look into it. You know, so things like this, because the person who pulled that trigger of that gun is somebody else's son. You understand what I'm saying? And so a mom loses her son because of somebody else's son. And so we have a role to play in terms of talking to you know, speaking to the life of these young people who are taking advice from whoever they're taking advice from is not a good one, because anybody else is going to advise you or put a gun in your hand to tell you go and kill somebody for what they have, there's no person that you should be around. That is somebody you should stay very far from. You know what I mean? And so we want to encourage our young people out there. You didn't born a robber, you didn't born a murderer. You know, it's either the friends you follow or you choose the path deliberately. And so we want you to know there is room in the inn and there is a better place for you. And there is a gift that God placed within you that is far better than pulling the trigger of a gun on somebody else. You think you understand what I'm saying to you? Right. So that's what this is about. Right? So we're going to go into our boy Travis Smith and RIC young people there just doing it for you. Also, they will be ministering at the You're Not a Mistake concert. So check them out, man. And stay tuned. We'll come right back. I'm going to open up the lines. We want to hear from you, the people on the outside.
Yo, 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 Guyana, what up? This is your boy, Mr. Who You Represent. I'm excited, man, because I'm going to be there November 5th at the Sports Hall Tarmac. And I'm excited, man, because I'm coming back home. Lord has blessed me. I've done a lot of things here in New York, man, but this one is special. I'm coming back home. I'm a product of Guyana. I'm a son of the soil. I want to invite everybody, youth groups, churches, non-church, everybody to come on out. We're going to have a great big concert. The theme of the concert is You Are Not a Mistake. In a world that we live in where there's always hopelessness being thrown at us, all types of stuff being told to us, I want Guyana to know that you are not a mistake. I know I'm not one. I'm going to be joined by a big lineup of Guyanese artists, and I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, to be there November 5th, Sports Hall Tarmac. You already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Quit talking about your 4-5. You should be looking for some signs like it's Revelation 4-5. Yeah, it's hard to see it every time a day go by, but get your life on track. Start repping for the Most High. Let Christ be your guide with the trials of life, and you always will collide. Never backslide, only go forward. Even though it gets harder and harder, only if you humble, otherwise you tumble to the bottom of the pits. Snakes and the rats, cats and the dogs, they fight for the morsels. But oh man, my God, He is merciful. He will pick you up, He will turn you around, He will plant your feet on solid ground. Don't be a clown, be amused by what God can do. He did it for me, so He can do it for you. You heard? He can do it for you. Come on, He can do it for you. And you, and you. Hey.
Life's not over when times get hard. The promise of Jehovah keeps me going strong. The journey's not over when days turn dark. The light of Jesus brightens my heart, brightens my heart and my soul. His love is so more precious than gold. He gave His life for me. What's it for me to give my life for Him?
Let me just mic for a second. I use it as a weapon on the powers of darkness. Yeah, I just spark the light of Christ in your life. Feed it to your light rice, cause Christ is life. Christ is life, and I am so fly, cause I rep the Most High who went into the sky. All the gospel boy, AG, won't see me with my hands in the air for JC. People in the church must think I'm crazy, cause I'm so extreme when it comes to JC. J to the E to the S-U-S. He is the best, the rest they adjust the rest. Bring a test, He will attest the tester like a surgeoness. He protects your chest, so from the charge of sin He will purge you, man. Keeps you clean, living like a holy man. I told you, man, He can console you, man, because you see, He's the one and only man. You heard?
Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved.
His humble way, walk His righteous path, turn away from sin and
me for a second, please pardon me. I know you don't know me, but pardon me. I'm about to share this word, pardon me, cause it's the spirit of my Lord, it's my God in me. He pardoned me, and now I am free from the sin I was in. I am free like a bird in the wind. I am free like an eagle in the sky. Thank you to the Most High for turning me from a path on which I would surely die. In the depths of hell was where I would surely fry eternity, but He smiled on me. Matter of fact, His salvation so alive in me. I got joy in my life. He died for me. I thank God for Christ, cause He died for me.
For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him might be saved.
Life's not over when times get hard. The promise of Jehovah keeps me going strong. The journey's not over when days turn dark. The light of Jesus brightens my heart, and my soul. His love is so more precious than gold. He gave His life for me. What's it for me to give my life for Him? Oh.
You have always trusted Casterdy's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Casterdy has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Cap Streets. For more information, call Casterdy on 600-3991 today. Casterdy's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
You are not a mistake. A gospel event featuring Kester D, Richie Righteous,
I know that the work you're calling me to do is great.
Samuel Medas, and many others on Saturday, November 5th on the Sports Hall Tarmac at 18 hours 30 or 6:30 p.m. Admission $1,000. Tickets available at Andrew Supermarket, Caneville, Full Gospel Fellowship, Nigel Supermarket, Kester D Gospel Music Center, and local churches. Deputy Mayor Sharon Duncan will be hosting the event, and Dr. Astel Collins will be doing a youth empowerment speech. Don't miss out on You Are Not a Mistake on November 5th.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, my boy, the original professor, you know what I mean? He's got lyrics like raindrops up with the LRIC crew. Good night to Pastor Simon Harris and Sister Denise Harris, certainly working up on a big way in the terms of the support. I'm going to continue say thank you to the Director of Sports, Mr. Christopher Jones, Mr. Harry, and everybody that is really, really working hard to help us with this promotions. You know, I really like the love and the support that I'm seeing, man. You know, it's encouraging, all right? And we would like to see that also coming from the public side of things, you see? And let us see how much you have the interests of our nation's youth at heart, you know, because it's all about them. You know, it's all about them. I mean, we live most of our lives already, and you want to make sure we left a good foundation, set a good foundation for our children and their children, all right? So there you have it. Good night to you. All my people here in Pleasance, I want to say good night. Campbellville, in Kitty, on the east bank of Demerara, here in the Rumvelt area. Just want to say a big good night to you. And I want to say thank you for your support in advance also. Tickets, you can get tickets at the Andrew Supermarket right here in your own backyard for those of you living in the south area. Andrew Supermarket here in Arby Barker. You have the Miracle Life Ministries, I think that's Bishop Carbon, Miracle Ministries International in Albistown. You have Casterdy's Gospel Music Center on Charlotte Street between Alexander and Cap, right opposite RG's that is sell food. All right. You get on the East Bank, you get Pastor Kwame Wilson in Caneville, as the Caneville Full Gospel Fellowship. You have Echoes Assemblies of God, also which is on the East Bank. We have Force Assemblies of God, which is in Wortmanville, Nigel Supermarket, they're on Rob Street, they're the beverage depot section. So these are the locations. Also members, artists who will be a part of this event also having tickets available. So there you have it. So we encourage you to go out, get your tickets, just $1,000 before. At the gate, we'll put something on more because you know how it is. All right. So thanks in advance. We have the Guyana Police Force on board with us in full effect. And we will also be having some of our internal security people who will be dealing with things internally to make sure persons, vehicles and stuff like that are not tampered with. Okay? So there you have it. You're not a mistake is happening. And we counting down. There's next week Saturday ready. By today is done. Tuesday ready. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right. Then on the 3rd we'll be doing some open air ministries with some ministries. We'll be down there in Caneville. Caneville have the gospel in the streets. That's already started. It's going on even as we speak. But on the final day, which will be on the 3rd, myself, Richie, and the Wire will be going there to do some ministry with those young people in that area. I think Pastor Kwame was sometime on another program with me, and he was sharing about how people put down the community. Putting down a community is one thing, and helping to bring transformation to that community is another. My thing is to the people who are saying bad things about a community or young people in that area who are doing bad things. What are you doing to help the situation? All right? So condemning something is one thing, but reaching out to help to bring restoration is another. You think you understand what I'm saying to you? Right. So we will be there to help in whatever area, to talk to those young people in that area, not to pull them down or beat them up, but to encourage them that there is a better way. That's our role. All right? Also, on the 4th, we'll be right there at the back circle, myself, Richie, and the Warrior again, along with Pastor Simon Harris, which is an annual thing they have there in the community. So we'll be reaching out to that community also, and before the 5th, all right? So you guys will get a sneak peek as to what to expect come the 5th at the Sports Hall Tarmac. So back circle will be there on the 4th also, right in your area. And then we have, on Sunday, we'll be at First Assemblies of God, LMP Durban Street, which is my home church. And then also we'll be heading across to Echoes Assembly at Pastor Pereira, where that's Richie that's where Richie father used to pastor before they went to the U.S. Okay? So, yeah, we're just touching base on these areas to reach out to our young people within these congregation, within the community in these areas where we were invited. So those are some of the things you can look forward to. Also, on these outdoor events that will be happening in Caneville and in the back circle, it's free. All right, this basic ministry we'll be doing. So we encourage you to come out as much as you can. All right, and let's get this. Let's talk to our youths, man. So there you have it. All right. I want to take 2 calls. So the numbers on your screen before we go to that next music break. And I'm watching at the clock, and it's amazing how the time flies, boy. It's like forever I talking here, you know what I mean? It's already always past the halfway mark of this program already. So if you have anything you would like to ask pertaining to what was discussed about the program, anything you can add, anything you would like to see, basically, more so in the future about how we could tackle young people, our youths, mainly. You heard I'm emphasizing on our youths. Yeah. Because I'm wrong and I'm hearing all these negative stuff about young people. But you're hardly hearing about the good stuff about young people. Not all young people are bad, but the bad is outweighing the good. But I think the good is doing more. But the bad take, the front burner. So we got to reverse that. We're not hearing about all these young people who are, graduating from law school, and university, and all these different places. You know, yet a bunch of young people graduated the other day. That was accepted into the bar locally here in Guyana. You're not hearing much about that. These are good things young people are doing. There's a lot of good things, but you're not hearing about that. You're just hearing about the bad stuff, the bad stuff, the bad stuff. Well, what are we doing to fix it? We gotta start somewhere, all right? So there's a challenge. So all the youth groups and all the various churches around, get yourself together. This is an opportunity for you to do, witness this gospel. Reach out to your fellow young people. Youths attract youths. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You listen to your peers. Teenagers listen to their peers. You understand me? You in your early 20s and all of that, you listen to your peers. So reach out. You that go to church, this is an opportunity. Sponsor somebody. Sponsor your friend who don't come to church. You won't get them to come to church, but if you get them to come to an open air event where they could wear jeans or a jersey or a slipper or a hat and things like that. You know, because for some reason people feel you gotta wear, for come to church. If you don't got a suit, you can't go to church and things like that. You know what I mean? Well, it's all good to lash out and things look good, wear whatever, if you could afford it. But it's also okay to wear what you have. It's not a problem. At least not for me. It's not a problem. I remember when I started, I had 1 pound and 2 sore jack by. So is that you wear the cream one? Is that you wear the cream sore jack or you wear the white one? With the 1 black pants there by. That's the power of black, It look like if it's enough clothes you got. But you juggle them 2 there till you could afford to. Buy a shirt, buy another pants, 1 flats I had. Now it wasn't black, it was the dark brown, You juggle that. Yeah, I was in the police force, Yeah, even though I had my bad side and all of that, I find me in the police force. And I remember one morning on the Jill Square, Sergeant called out to me, "Dean, come here, boy." Like if I do something, He said, I'm watching at you, You look like you gonna turn superintendent or inspector or something in no time. Watch how you looking sharp. I get on my sword jack, one of the 2 short jack I tell you about. Wear sword jack and black pants. Yeah, just go in the force on training at Field Casting Police College there. Yeah, training. I remember Bacchus, Sergeant Bacchus at the time. I don't know if he's still in the force. Maybe watching this program tonight. I don't know. I remember Doug vividly, the man called me by. I said, "But you look like, I had that 19, And I'll tell you all, in my course was 90% Amerindian. Rodriguez and all them, I'm a very good friend, Rodriguez, you know what I mean? And I used to make sure Mr. Semple bring the tapir, back in the days, bring the tapir into Felix Austin every Sunday morning and carry them banners to church, Yes. So carry them banners to church. Yeah. See, we pack up on the side of the tapir there, boy. Man, thing we go to church and thing, you know what I mean? God is good. I remember those days, Yeah. You see, when you passionate about change, when you wanna change, you will go to the extreme, Imagine all the bad things you do, You're going through the legal thing, you can't get in the police force, you lie. You lie on the paper, you write up, Yeah, boy, I do all them things there. Real talk. But police force wasn't for me. God didn't want me there. So I roll out, roll out. See where God want me? Tonight, from midnight to 2, I'll be on 94.1. More gospel on the radio. So, there you have it. All right? So we want to go to our next video break, and when we come back, then we're going to take those calls. So stay tuned. You could come in behind the scene, no problem.
Oh Jehovah, my destiny's in you. And if you ever leave me, Jesus, what would I do? I don't even have a clue. But one thing I have a clue about is that I am not a mistake. And November 5th, Sports Hall Tarmac, I am going to be there. You already know this is Samuel Madas, the whole generation upright band.
Sing it again. Yesterday is oh.
Yes! He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
Oh, Jehovah. Oh, Jehovah.
Run with it, man. Oh, you mean? Hey. So give me you every day. So give me you. Hear what I say? Oh, so give me you every day. Out of mercy. So give me you. Cast down my prayer. Oh, yeah.
Give me you. Anything else to play. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you.
Give me you. Because me know, Lord, your loving is true. Give me you. Now give me you. In the morning, give me you. In the evening, give me you. On the radio, Lord, give me you. On the big stage show, give me you. On the television, give me you. Give me you. Only you.
It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. Lord, hear my cry. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. Lord, hear my cry. Give me you. Anything else could wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, I want you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you.
I want me to tell them, Lord, you me love and me sing not another. Anything else try them a feet go under. You me the lender, I'm not a borrower. Stand above and not under. To lead, I never follow. So me give me the praise, the glory, me sing and the honor. Me pick you up with the lunch and dinner. Jesus Christ alone, are you me live for? Me telling nation. Oh yeah, are you every day, yeah. Me sing a you, night and day. Oh Lord, I give me you, hear my prayer.
You have always trusted Cast Studio. You have always trusted Casterdy's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Casterdy has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Cap Streets. For more information, call Caster D on 600-3991 today. Caster D's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
You are not a mistake. A gospel event featuring Caster D, Richie Righteous,
I know that the work you're calling me to do is great.
Samuel Medas, and many others on Saturday, November 5th on the Sports Hall Tarmac at 18 hours 30 or 6:30 p.m. Admission $1,000. Tickets available at Andrew Supermarket, Caneville, Full Gospel Fellowship, Nigel Supermarket, Caster D Gospel Music Center, and local churches. Deputy Mayor Sharon Duncan will be hosting the event, and Dr. Astel Collins will be doing a youth empowerment speech. Don't miss out on You Are Not a Mistake on November 5th.
Oh yeah, we're back. Oh man, I just want to say good night to all those people out there on the west side also who tune into the program. So forgive me for looking down there, you know. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to the phones now. So feel free to call me up. Let me hear your call from the man. And let me know that you're with me. I know I'm not alone. All right? Yeah, so we got a first caller. Like, caller, good night to you. This line, I think this line is a bad line. It's making a set of noise. You want to call the other one, please? Try the other one for me. Thank you. All right? All right. Yeah, this particular line is so bad for days, but it don't line like with rain falling. Caller, good night. Hello, good night. Woo. Can you turn on the volume for me, please? Thank you. Hi, good night. Oh, man. All right, we're going to try this again. Caller, good night. Hello. Hello, good night.
Something from the station.
Sorry?
I like to find out something from the station.
From the station. This is a live program.
This is. You guys are showing It Love Is On tonight.
You're on to a live program, my dear. You have any question pertaining to what we're discussing here now?
No, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Right. Please follow what's happening. This is a live program. This ain't got nothing to do with the station. All right? Anything you have for the station, I'll wait till the program done. Call the station and find out, right? Show some respect. All right. Yes, the number on your screen. Okay then. And yeah, just follow the lead, man. I just want to know something how we operate. So, you know, simple instructions. You know what I mean? Simple instructions people just can't follow by. Oh Lord. I said the teacher don't beat for the song is beat for the answer or something like that. Something to the effect. I don't know. Carla, good night.
Yeah, good night, Casper.
What going on, buddy? How far are you calling from?
I'm calling from Moko.
Moko people, good night to you, yes. What's the contribution tonight?
I just want to call and say, looking fresh, you just come back from Maracaka here, you had the place lucky day. So I just come and big you up.
All right, my buddy. Yeah, we had a good time in Maracaka for real, though.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, man, bless. Oh, man. I tell you what, boy. You want to make a laugh there, boy? Carl, good night. Hello, good night. Good night. Hello, good night. All right, I don't know. When you call people, please, I don't know if that was deliberate or if it was accidental. But what I'm saying to you, when you call through to any program, be it on the radio or on the TV, you got to turn the volume down. You can't hear yourself on your TV. You got to have the discussion with me over the phone, right? So you will hear, but you will see, if you look at TV, you will see the mouth walking up, but you can't hear nothing. Carl, good night. All right, we missed that. Yeah, so there you go, man. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Remember to join me tonight. For those of you who don't sleep early, turn on your radio, you know what I mean? I log on to 941 from midnight to 2. I'm up in there with you. All right, Carla, good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night, my dear. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Northeast Penitence.
Northeast Penitence. Okay, then. Yeah.
I'm just calling to find very nice. And hope you have a good performance by all the artists.
Yeah, well, everybody's promising to bring the A gear, you know what I mean? I know I will be bringing mine, you know. So I hope based on what I heard of the rehearsals and things like that, you know, everybody on point. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. And enjoy the rest of your night, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, good. Bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, Trevor Smith, this brother, I remember, I think it's went by. This was we in 2006. I think it's 2014. We had, we bring a number of artists in. And we had 3 back-to-back events. We had one in Essequibo, we had one in GFC, and we had one over the river. I remember the one at GFC, Trevor Smith. This brother really had it. Yo, if it was like, let's say, competition, this brother would have carried away the trophy. I'm telling you, comparing him with the international acts and all of them put together, Trevor had the crowd going, you know. And I have no doubt that this time he's gonna, bring it on again. I mean, that was then. This is now. It's supposed to be better, right? Because we always striving, to go up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I believe everybody on the program is gonna bring the A game, and I'm getting lots of calls for addition to the program and all. But listen, no man, can't do that. We want the program to be a rush program, because of you want to facilitate as much. This is not about much people as you can have on an event, right? This is about content, and it's about bringing a message to our youths. So every person that comes onto the stage will have a message to send, right? So they have enough time, even if it's one song they're singing, they don't got to rush the song. They got enough time to sing that song. You understand what I'm saying? If they're singing 3 songs, we don't want nobody come. You got to cut your song because you want to fit in a particular time. We give you 10 minutes. So you got to sing about 40 songs in 10 minutes. No. If you get 10 minutes, do 2 songs. And you know that 2 songs will be well received. Rather than you sing about 15 songs within the time span. And people up to now, people can get one thing where you say. We don't want that. We don't want that. This is not a hype show. It's a show of purpose and to bring behavioral change amongst our nation's youth. That is what this is about. So I could guarantee you everybody will bring their A game. And you will walk away leaving that sports hall with something tangible. That's a promise, okay? So maybe everybody might not minister to you, but there might be somebody on the program that will reach somebody who will be in attendance at this event. Yeah, that's what's up. All right? So, yes, you could call, and the time is going. I got another video lined up. So let's take this out of break because I want to give everybody an opportunity for the video to be seen and heard. So when we come back, the time that we have left, we're going to take it in your car. So let's go to that next music break right there. You're watching You Are Not a Mistake on this Tuesday night, day 15. You're done now. Watch it, man.
Yeah, Lord. It's your boy. I don't know where to start, Lord. Then again, I didn't start it. Dear Father, yeah, your son is so tired. I'm still so young, but I feel like I should be retired. I know that the work you're calling me to do is great, but I'm wondering, do I really have what it takes? See the pressure's rising up, and I feel like I'm a break. I don't know if I can handle what you putting on my plate. See the crooked way is easy, it's harder on the straight, but you can tell that I believe you. My work show my faith, but it's hard not to get poisoned when you live among snakes. When people say they love you, but they heart is full of hate. They claiming that they real, but for real, man, they fake. But who am I to judge them? I'm in no better state. My wife and kids love me, they say, Daddy, you were great. My church family say they appreciate the fact that I keep it real, but sometimes I feel fake. God, I wonder if choosing me was a mistake. No, I don't know. like I'm losing air. I know you said you won't give me more than I can bear, but when I stare into my past, I want my dad back. I'm still haunted by the night he got the heart attack. Now, who's gonna teach me how to raise a family? No one to take the time to teach me what a man should be. These were the questions, I really couldn't see the plan. But your spirit taught me by the word how to be a man. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm a preacher, father, and a husband. Come to think of it, I'm like him. Who would have thought your boy would grow to be a preacher? And across the world, you hear my music through their speakers. People looking up to me, they say I'm an inspiration. I'm getting called to the sick to lay hands and pray for them. The man that I am in the public, they love it. But the man in private, now that's the one I fight with. No, 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 I don't ever make mistakes. I am the potter, you are the clay. So just back up and let me create. No, 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 I could take the good and the bad and the ugly. I work it all together and make it so lovely. Cause I am God and there is no one above me. He said, my word created the Milky Way, and the same word upholds the universe today. My word is so perfect, the sun stays in its place, and the earth has never fallen out its orbit. Finite man, you should have known better. My word is the glue that holds everything together. I am outside of time, man, way beyond eternity. I don't work for this, it's the opposite. It works for me, the sun, moon, and stars, and every single planet. They are all in obedience to my commandments. Finite man, remember this, that science is the study of what happened when I spoke in Genesis. Now with all this power and all this glory, I could destroy your world, dog, and restart the story. But instead, I became flesh and died for your sake. And what I died for, don't you call a mistake. No, 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 I don't ever make mistakes. I am the fire, you are the clay. So just back up and let me create. No, 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 I can take the good and the bad and the ugly. I work it all together and make it so lovely. Cause I am God.
He is God and then there was no one else above them. Yeah, you don't know. You're not a mistake. That's the team right there, man. My boy Rich. And I tell you, it's going down. Yeah, we counting it down. We counting it down. We counting it down. So, once again, just want to encourage those of you who are listening. I want you to share it on your social media, whether it's on IG, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Snapchat, or wherever you are. Let's tell somebody about it. Bring somebody along with you, and let's have a grand time on the 5th of November at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall Tarmac. That's outside of the Cliff Anderson Tarmac there, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just want to say big ups to all my peoples. Just to remind you once again where you can pick tickets up. Nigel's Supermarket there on Rob Street at the depot, beverage depot section. Not the supermarket, where they say to sell the drinks, right? Right, tickets are there. We have Andrew's Supermarket here in South, right in your own backyard. So check out Andrew's Supermarket, get your ticket there. We have Caneville Full Gospel Fellowship, Pastor Kwame Wilson, yeah, get your ticket there. Custody Gospel Music Center, Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp, get your ticket there. First Assemblies of God, Wortmanville, get your ticket there. And we have Caneville, Echoes Assemblies, and then we have Miracle Life Ministries there in Albistown, Bishop Henry Corbin, get your ticket there, all right? So, and I want to say big thanks to all these men and women of God who are, really pushing. To my friend Onamo, all the way there on the embankment in the Bacchus. Good night to you, and thanks for putting together such a huge team to be a part of. You're Not a Mistake. I really appreciate it. Thank you, my dear. And definitely looking forward to see you. We will be having a grand time at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall Tarmac. And to go once again, persons who will be gracing the stage with us, Richie, who's Guyanese. Everybody on this chart will be his Guyanese. All. Richie is Guyanese. The Warrior is Guyanese. You know what I mean? Dr. Collins is Guyanese. Sherrod Duncan is Guyanese. And Sherrod Duncan will be the host. Dr. Collins is a motivational speaker on youth empowerment for the night. Major Joby. We have Trevor Smith. You heard his side video early on. Latoya Bell London. Yours truly. We have Sean English. Samuel Madas. We have Earl Bishop. You know, we have this young man who came up to the Seawall Bandstand. We had this back to school prayers. I think it was last year. Every year before school reopened, we normally have back to school prayers. This year I didn't have it because I was in the U.S. But so this brother said, all who have talent, give them an opportunity to sing. So this brother came up and he did his thing. I think he was one of the winners, Michael. So I will be giving him an opportunity to do a song on the night also. So you see who Michael is. He called in, I think he called in on Sunday night here with Richie, and he gave us a piece of lyrics or whatever. So Michael, prepare yourself, brother. And you never know, you'll get a shot of a lifetime with Richie. He has his own label and all of that. And I could smell something good is going to happen for some of our Guyanese gospel ministers. Yeah, I smell something is in the wings, you know. So guys, wish you all the best. And to the band, Out of the Blocks band, Sammy will be coming with his band, Richie with his band, and we'll be having a great time at Cliff Anderson Sports Hall Tarmac. So just go on out, get your tickets, and prepare yourself for a grand time. Remember the date, May 5th of, what am I saying, May again? November 5th, right? May keep popping up all of the time, I don't know, man. So, see you guys. Tomorrow night I'll be back here again. I'll try my best to get these guys in tomorrow night. The Daddy Daycare guy didn't get relief, so tomorrow night, definitely have to get him to come in and let's start. So on that note, have a blessed rest of the night, and feel free to join me on 94.1 from midnight tonight until 2 a.m. for more updates on You Are Not a Mistake. So long, and have a blessed rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
I wonder how you love me so, but not a one question I mean I know. By your mercy and your grace leaves me amazed, and that's why me saying I will never stop praising you, and I will never stop, yes, loving you. I will never stop hailing you, and I will never stop, yes, never stop, yeah. How you make me feel so good inside, like the way that I should inside. Nobody never make me feel this way before. Jesus Christ, you alone me adore. Jesus Christ, you alone I'm a cure.